Alright, welcome everybody here to beautiful Buckhorn, Kentucky. As we set off for the first game of this round robin today, I am Shannon Blank here, broadcasting for BSN. Matt's in, I think, Mount Sterling today doing another tournament. So I'm riding solo dolo today, so if anything's going wrong, you can blame it on me. Alright? So today we have the Buckhorn Wildcats taking on the Menifee County Wildcats for the first game of a 3-game set where the Menifee County will be playing Robertson County next game. Then the Wildcats will take on Robertson County after that. Since I'm riding solo today, we're only going to be streaming this game today. First pitch was set for 12. It's a little bit after 12, but not too far after. So right now on the mound we have Austin Riley warming up to take on Menifee County Wildcats. So the rest of the roster, defensive roster for the Wildcats, is Blake Navy behind the plate, we're number 4. We have Parker Mayhew playing first base, we're number 5. We have Gunnar Gay playing second base, we're number 2. We have Braden Rice playing third base, we're number 35. We have Caleb McIntosh playing shortstop, we're number 15. In left field, we have Noah Jones, we're number 11. Center field, we have Jody Stamper, we're number 3. And in right field, we have Colin McIntosh, we're number 6. Hopefully, the Wildcats have a different outcome than they did last night against the Commodores. Had a very good, strong innings here and there, but in the end got beat pretty soundly by the Commodores. Hopefully they're looking for a different turn of events today. And that's the beauty of baseball. You may go have a bad game one day, next game you got another game right after the next day to where you can make up and get some momentum going for the rest of the season. Now, the Menifee Wildcats are starting in their rotation, or their roster. Batting off first for them will be number 15, Caleb Hasters. Batting second for them will be number 7, Lincoln Rogers. Batting third for them would be number 1, Landon Brewer. Batting cleanup will be number 14, Lucas Kelly. Batting fifth will be Harley Plowman. Batting sixth will be Jacob Childers. Batting seventh will be Bryson Jackson. Batting eighth, will be Bentley Williamson. And batting ninth will be Dwayne Martin. Adjust this camera a little bit so we can see everything here. There we go. So like I said, batting lead off for the Menifee County Wildcats will be number 15, Caleb Masters, maybe. Can't read handwriting. I'm sorry, folks, if I read that wrong. Riley goes to his windup, goes to the plate, and it's a swing and it's a fly ball, but it's a foul right off the bat, so the count is 0-1. I'm going to try my best to keep up with everything on here. Right goes the plate, and it's another foul ball, but this time to the left side of the field. Hits off the dugout for strike 2. So the count now is 0-2. Riley goes to the plate. And it's a pop-up out of play right next to me. So batter stays alive on 0-2 count. I think Coach Tim and I talked to the boys last night. They got the ball walks against Commodores. Looks like Riley's here in attack mode, throwing 3 straight pitches for swings. And it's another pitch going out of play. Another foul ball. So 4 pitches to start the game off, 4 strikes, 4 swinging strikes. Count's still 0-2. Riley goes to the windup, goes to the plate. And it's strike 3, but it gets past the catcher, and the runner makes it to first. So it was a strikeout, but there's a runner on first, so that's an error on the catcher there. About an Napier. So it's a strikeout, but it's an error, so it allows the runner on base. So they got runner on first, no outs. There we go. Slow it up. All right, so coming up second for the Menifee Wildcats is number 7. Got a runner going from first to second, and the throw is not there in time. Goes past the center fielder now. And the runner advances from second to third. He's rounding 3 going home, and he is in there. So 1 runner on, 1 runner scored for the Menifee County Wildcats. Counts 1-0. Not the start that the Wildcats won, the Buckhorn Wildcats won. That's the start that Menifee County Wildcats won. So it's pitches in, and it's a swing and strike. Counts 1-1. If you're Riley here, what you want to do is just calm down, really forget that happened, get it back to the next inning, and skip pitching here. Oh, it's the count of 2. That's a ball in the dirt. Apologies, the count is 1-2. I thought the first pitch was a ball, but now it is 1-2. Excuse me. I'm sorry, folks, if you hear pickup from the wind. It's a very windy day today. It's a swing. It gets into center field there. Fielded by Stamper. Gets into second base quickly. So 2 batters up for the Wildcats, Menifee County Wildcats, and 2 batters on. First one's already scored, and that second one is on first base now. We got a runner, and it's a foul ball there. Alright, so counts 0-1, look like a hit and run, design hit and run. Runner first has to go back to first base. Now, after you've seen that, as the Buckhorn Wildcats, you are going to be anticipating he's going to steal. So, if I was a pitcher, I'd throw it high and outside a little bit. Hey, Riley's trying to pick him off. And he's safe over there. At the bat right now for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 1, Landon Brewer. Got first. Got a nice lead. Staying. And that is a foul ball strike. That's a foul ball. Hitter tried to get out of the way of it. Hit the end of his bat, so would have been the ball, but accidentally got a piece of his bat. So that is strike 2 of the count, so it's 0-2. Riley comes set. Looks at the runner. Goes to the plate. Runner's going from first to second. High and outside. There, put the tag on him, and he is in time. So that is another stolen base for the Menifee County Wildcats, going from first to second. And we got a runner on second now. Count is 1-2 now. Riley comes set, goes to the plate. Ball outside. So the count is 2-2. Get Riley coming set. Checking runner, going to the plate. A little low and inside, so that's ball 3. So the count is 3-2 now. Right here, this is a make it or break it pitch. Riley needs to bring it inside, get a strikeout. If you're the batter, be patient. Anything close, you want to swing at it. Riley goes to the plate. Swing, it's up in the air. Behind shortstop, couldn't make it there in time. Ball's still there. Runner stays at second, but it's a nice little blue pit for the third batter of the Menifee County Wildcats. So they had 3 batters up and 3 runners on. So there's still no outs in the inning. Got 2 runners on. If you're the Wildcats, if you're the Buckhorn Wildcats, you really want to anchor down and try to get an out here, get some momentum. If you're the Menifee County Wildcats, you want to keep the bats hot and keep going and keep that momentum going. Push this lead out a little further. So Riley gets set, checks the runner, and makes him stay at home. Did a little swivel pickoff move there, but didn't throw it. Don't have to throw it there on that pickoff move. But he's just trying to keep the runners close to the bags so they don't get big of a lead. Riley goes to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So the count is 0-1. All right. Riley gets set. Looks runner. Goes to the plate. And it looks like a ball outside. So counts 1-1. Riley's getting the call. Riley gets set. Goes to the plate. Swing, it's up in the air. It's going foul. Any territory off of the fence, so it is dead. So, count is 1-2 now. What's bad right now for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 14, Lucas Kelly, batting in the cleanup spot. Riley comes set. Goes to play, got run, go for second, third. Throw is a little high and popped out of the glove of the third baseman here. So runners advance. Runner advance from first to second, runner advance from second to third. And looked like a strike 3 swinging from the batter. So that is 1 down now in the inning. Runner advances from first and second to second to third. There's 1 down in the inning. Now up to bat for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 25, Harley Plowman. If you're Riley here, you don't need to worry about the batters. You still have a full game to get yourself set. You just need to worry about the batter. Here you go. Good. So that is 1 strike right there. Counts 0-1. If you're the Menifee County Wildcats, you want to at least get something in the air, maybe to the right side of the infield, score you another run, extend this lead a little bit. Riley comes set, goes to the plate, swing and a miss. So the count is 0-2. So far this game, I think Riley is living down low near the knees area, trying to keep it low, keep it out, keep it in the field of play, but for nice, easy ground outs. Riley goes to the plate. Strike 3 right on the outside corner, got him looking. So after 3 straight batters have been on, the Wildcats came back with 2 straight strikeouts.
Don't on anything here, guys.
Up to bat now for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 16, Jacob Childers. First pitch swinging, count 0-1. Riley's been aggressive, trying to get ahead of these counts. Riley gets the call, comes set, checks on the runners just a second. Goes to the plate. Strike 2, in there on the outside corner. Looked a little bit off speed, must have broke to the outside corner there. So the count is 0-2. Riley's ahead right now in this count. If it was me, I'd probably throw some of the dirt and give it chasing. Riley goes to the plate. And gets some swing for strike 3. So, top half of the inning, Menifee County Wildcats have scored 1 run off of and that 1 runner scored off of a pass ball on a strikeout. And then second and third batters got some hits in there, but they've only left 2 stranded. So it was a way to bounce back for the Wildcats, the Buckhorn Wildcats, to do some damage control and not give them too many runs. But we will go and give you all a break. We'll be back in 90 seconds here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Somerset.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're here for you. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back everybody here to Buckhorn, Kentucky. We're approaching the bottom half of the first inning. Now, the Buckhorn Wildcats gave up one run in that top half, but left two stranded. Batting leadoff for the Wildcats is the pitcher, number 0, Austin Riley. And the field for the Menifee County Wildcats, Caleb Masters is playing behind the plate. Lincoln Rogers is playing shortstop. Here comes the pitch. First pitch swinging. Riley hits the second base. Little bobble there. And Riley for the Wildcats. Now, Riley here has been very aggressive on the base pass. Let's see if he takes a tries to steal a base here. And he goes. High pitch, so it's a ball. And Riley is there. So, another stolen base for Riley on the season. Riley has speed and he has some base pass smart, so it's a very deadly combo, like I said last night. So it counts 1-0. Got a runner in second now. Pitch comes in low, so that's ball 2. Can round out the rest of the defensive lineup for the Menifee County Wildcats. Landon Brewer's playing left field. Lucas Kelly is pitching today. Harley Plowman's playing first. Jacob Childers is playing third base. Bryson Jackson's playing center field. Billy Williamson is playing second. And Dwayne Martin is playing right field. Riley steals for second and third. Caught me by surprise. And that was the first pitch strike with the count. So the count is 2-1 now. Now batting for the Wildcats right now. This is the fourth pitch to the at-bat, but it's Lakin Napier. Pitcher comes set. Strong goes to the plate. And looked a little bit outside. So count is 3-1. Kelly gets the call. Comes set, looks runner, goes to the plate. And looked to be a little bit high and inside. So that is ball 4 in the count. So there's runners in the corners here. Looks like Coach Dillon's going to get a courtesy run for his catcher who just got walked there. Like taking a little time over there to get the courtesy runner out. Looks like the courtesy runner is going to be Zayden Baker, number 33. Got runners in the corner. A lot of people like to be aggressive runners in the corner. I think Coach Dillon has the same philosophy. I think everybody does. Got to step off, move, no throw over, just to keep the runner at home at first base there. All right, now batting for the Buckhorn Wildcats, number 5, Parker Mayhew playing first base today. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. Strike right down the middle, and they're just going to give up that base. So Zayden Baker has stolen from first to second base. All right, counts 0-1. Kelly's starting to hit this time around. Comes set, looks at runners, goes to the plate, and looks to be a little bit low and outside, so that's ball 1. So count is 1-1. Mayhew has a very good opportunity here to get 2 in. Mayhew has some power behind him. He can get into the outfield. Should score 2. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. Swing, and it's foul tip straight back, so the count is 1-2 now. No outs in the inning. Got runners on second and third. Mayhew here's a 1-2 count. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. A little high and inside action behind the batter, so count is 2-2. Don't mind that pitch from Kelly there. You up in the count, have a little waste pitch. Probably let it hang in a little bit. But wasn't a bad pitch at all. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. And foul tip by Mayhew there, so he stays alive. Count stays 2-2 though. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. Low on outsides, the count is 3-2. Count's full now. Maghew's been battling, so that's Kelly. So who wins this battle right here? Kelly gets the call. Goes set, checks on the runners a little bit. And he goes to the plate. Swing. Mayhew gets contact, but it's going to foul out of play. So Mayhew is staying alive. Mayhew is getting close to the double-digit pitch count, and just this at bat. This is one of those at bats that kills a pitcher, kills their energy because they're wasting a lot of time on one batter. It's a really good battle here by Mayhew. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. Another foul tip straight back out of play. So Mayhew is staying alive, running the pitch count up on the pitcher here. Kelly gets the call, comes set, checks on the runners, goes to the plate, swing, and another foul tip for Mayhew. Mayhew is all around it except square with that baseball. Now, I like Kelly's approach here, staying aggressive, staying in the zone, he's going to rely on his defense if he gets a hit in play, or he's going to give him swinging and missing. I really like the approach. Don't play around your food, just go ahead and eat it. Here, get the call. Kelly comes set, checks the runners, goes to the plate. Another foul tip straight back out of play. Mayhew is battling. We're definitely in the double digits of this pitch count this at bat. Might be 11, might be 12. Mayhew is battling right now. This has been a really good battle this at bat. Kelly gets the call again. Comes set, checks the runner at third. Goes to the plate. Swing coming down the third base line. Handled by the third baseman. Throws over the first. And misses just right outside the glove of the first baseman. Pops out. Runner from third scores. Runner second stays. But Mayhew is on after that long battle of that at bat. So, one run is scored for the Wildcats. So the score's 1-1. Runners on first and second. And it's a fresh count for this new batter, which is number 35, Braden Rice. Kelly comes set, checks runners, goes to the plate. Vaden is down, and he tries to steal, and he is out at third base. So, one down now. Run first did not advance on that steal. So there's one out in the inning after Baker's been caught stealing. Good throw by the catcher to get right into the tagging area for the third baseman, making an easy play for him. Goes to the plate. And that's strike one of the at-bats. So the count is 1-1. Kelly comes set, checks the runner, throws it back over, and Mayhew took 2 steps over, stepped back on the bag. Probably wondering why you're throwing at me. I don't really feel like stealing today. So the count's still 1-1. Goes to the plate. And that's high and outside, so it's a ball. I'm sorry, excuse me, the count is 1-2. That was the first ball of the at-bat. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. They've ripped down third base line, and it is foul. Rice, nice little swing there, just catches a foul on the third base line there. Had some speed behind it, but wasn't in play. All right. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate, a little outside, so counts 2-2. 1 out in the inning, runner on first. You got a 2-2 count with the batter right here. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate, and a high pitch swing and miss. He drops it, but the bag is occupied, so the batter's automatically out. We got Mayhew here in a pickle, but he makes himself back to first base. So there's 2 outs on the inning now. A little miscommunication there. For the folks at home, if there's a strikeout and it's a drop ball, and there's less than 2 outs in first base, there's some way on first base, then the batter's automatically out, no matter if he gets past it and re-drops it. So, got a new count here. Got number 11, Noah Jones coming up. Ball outside. So the count is 1-0. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. Swing and a miss by Jones there. So the count is 1-1. Kelly goes to the plate. Right there on the outside corner, so for a strike, so the count is 1-2. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. Strike 3, sit him down. So that's a 3rd out of the inning. So, the Buckhorn Wildcats get 1 on the board this inning. Leave 1 stranded. They hit the ball. Some miscues on running there a little bit, but way to get that 1 run back for them. The score's tied 1-1, so basically the score is 0-0 for the next 6 innings. So, really good way to get back in this game, maybe gain some momentum. Hopefully this gives some momentum to, if you're the Wildcats fan, Buckhorn Wildcats fan, hopefully it gives some momentum to Riley and he starts getting his rhythm. If you're the Menifee County Wildcats fans, hopefully this gives us a little wake-up call for them to where they start hitting the ball more and putting the ball more in play. But we'll kick it out for some commercials. We'll be back in 90 seconds here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just your banker. For over a century, we've stood by your side through the good times and bad. We provide the local touch you want in a banker and the convenience of online banking.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
All right, welcome back, everybody, here to Buckhorn, Kentucky. Riley kicks the first pitch, and it's first pitch strike. So, up to bat right now for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 3, Bryson Jackson. Riley checks on the runner over there first. He's back in safely. That's a nice little way to keep him close to the bag. Riley might be afraid he's going to steal on him. Riley gets the call. Comes set. Goes to the plate. Swing. It's into the outfield. It's a left field there. Gets by Jones. Stamper picks it up. Throws it in. Runner from first round hits to third. And a runner from home plate is now second. So, nice little single there by Williamson. Puts the outfield, gets past Jones, the way he can advance to second base. Runner advances from first to third. So the Menifee County Wildcats have made some momentum here in this top half of the second inning. 2 straight on and about 3 pitches. She's got runners from second and third. No outs. Up to bat for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 9, Dwayne Martin. First pitch comes in. Foul tip right off the back of his bat. If he was to put his bat down, that would have been a ball because that was behind him, but he kept the bat up there. It bounced off of it, causing a foul tip. So Riley got real lucky there, and the count is 0-1. Riley gets the call. Comes set, goes to the plate. Swing and miss. Count is 0-2 now. Riley gets the call, comes set, checks on the runners for a second, goes to the plate. Strike 3. So there's one down in the top half of the second inning. Runner's still in second and third. Now the lineup is rolling back over, batting for the Menifee County Wildcats, number 15, Caleb Masters. Riley throws in there. Swing gets down third base line. It is fair. It is fair. So runner from third scores. And the guy running on second, and he is in there too. So, nice little single there by Masters up down the line. Actually, that's a double. Excuse me. Double for Masters. Bringing one in, the guy from second advances third. Runner on third advances home. So, still got runners on second and third. One run batted in for the Menifee County Wildcats. Extended the lead, or actually gained the lead back. Two to one. There we go. Actually added an extra run there. Sorry, guys. First pitch in was a ball. Riley gets the call. Comes set. Goes to the plate. All right, counts 1-1. That's about right now for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 7, Lincoln Rogers. Riley looking to get the call. Comes set, goes to the plate, and a swing and a miss by Rogers there. So the count is 1-2 now. All right, Riley gets set, goes to the plate. A little high, so the count is 2-2. Riley goes to the plate. Swing, it's up in there to left field. Gets down. Jones is there, throws it in quickly, gets over third baseman's head. Goes to home plate. Napier's there to hold it in. So, single there by Rogers, I believe. Was it Rogers? Yeah, by Rogers there. Brings one in, advances the guy for second, third, and he's on second as well. So that's one more run in for the Menifee County Wildcats. Scores 3-1 now. All right, Riley gets the call. Goes set. Goes to the plate. Low. Count is 1-0. And it's extremely windy here today. Riley comes set, goes to the plate, swing, and the first base line grounded by Mayhew. He takes it for the second out of the inning, but runner for third scores. So, not a hit in a sense, but it's a very productive hit there because it brings in the runner for third. So, only a runner on third now for the Menifee County Wildcats. There's one out now, and another run scored in by the Menifee County Wildcats. Two down, one on. Riley comes set, goes to the plate. Ball outside. Now the batters that hit that one in was Landon Brewer. Now at the bat for Menifee County Wildcats, just the pitcher, Lucas Kelly. Riley comes set, goes to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one. So the count is 1-1 now. Riley comes set, goes to the plate. Swing, it's up in the air. It's going to drop down in center field there. Center fielder Saper picks it up. Single there. Drives in the run. To make it 5-1 in favor of the Menifee County Wildcats. The runner on first now after that single. Good piece of hitting there by Kelly. Now at the bat for Menifee County is number 25, Harley Plowman. Pick off move by Riley. Runner's back in time, so he's safe. Riley comes set. Goes to plate. Runner's going first, second. It's a hit and drug, miss ball. Runner's there in time. So, runner steals from first to second. Batter swung. It was a design hit and run, looked like to me. So, counts 0-1. Got 2 outs. Got runner scoring position for Menifee County. Riley can set. Checks the runner at second. Goes to the plate. Swing, a big swing and a miss there. So counts 0-2. Looked like Plowman won about every inch of that ball. I think if he got hold of it, it would have went somewhere. Let's see here, we have an 0-2 count. Riley goes to plate, runner going for second, third, and swing and miss for the third out of the inning. Alright, so runner was stealing in hopes to get some going, but that is the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. So Menifee County put 4 on the board that inning by my calculation. The scoreboard here has it just 2 runs in it, but I think they got 4 runs in it. I don't know. I won't trust me sometimes. But put the ball, they just put the ball in play, and good things happen for the Menifee County Wildcats. Let's see if the Buckhorn Wildcats can flip that script, maybe start putting the ball in play as well. But kick it out for some commercials here. We'll bring it back in 90 seconds here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
All right, welcome back. We're here approaching the bottom half of the second inning here. Wildcats are down 5-1 to Menifee County here. Up to bat for Buckhorn is number 15, Caleb McIntosh. Now, Buckhorn made some noise in the bottom half of the first inning, but couldn't really get any runners in. Very aggressive base pass, come back to bind there in a little bit. Caleb here, pitching for the Menifee County Wildcats. Has been looking pretty good. He goes to his windup, goes to the plate. Looks a little ball low outside, so the count starts out 1-0. Kelly gets the call, goes to his windup, goes to the plate, low again. So the count is 2-0. Another beautiful day here for some baseball. A little warm today, but it's a beautiful day. A little windy, keeps you cool off. Kelly goes to the plate, ball low again, so the count is 3-0. I'm going to assume Coach Tim here gives the universal take sign to McIntosh here. As any Coach would on a 3-0 count. Kelly comes set, goes to his windup, goes to the plate, and that is ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to run on first. All right. So got run on first, no outs. 4-pitch walk. If you're Kelly here, you want to see a strike over the plate as soon as possible, regain some confidence, get your mental back on track. Now at the bat for the Wildcats is number 2, Gunner Gay. So what happens here, step off, goes over to first base, runs back in time, so he is safe. I think Kelly thinks they're going to do some kind of hit run, butt run, maybe a steal. Trying to keep the runner closer to the bag, get the best possible advantage, and throw him out. McIntosh gets that lead up there. Kelly comes set. Looks back. Looks like McIntosh is going. Swinging and miss at the plate. And McIntosh is in at second base. So, counts 0-1. Good piece of base run there by McIntosh. Looked like Gay swung. Looked like he's not hitting runs. He got swinging anything there. Pitch comes in, and that is strike 2. Waved at that one. So Kelly is up in this count after a 4-pitch walk. Has 2 straight strikes in this count. So he's bouncing back. So the count's 0-2. Kelly comes set, looks at the runner, goes to the plate, and that's ball high. So the count is 1-2. Sorry about that. Count correct on you guys. It's got Kelly here coming set. Look at the runner back. And gets a move back, and he is safe. Runner's back in time. So, just try and keep that runner safe, sorry. Move that runner for first and second there. Apologies to that guys run solo. It's a little hard by yourself today, but it's all right. It's a good day. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. Swing and a miss by Gay there, so that is the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for the Wildcats there. Now at the bat for the Wildcats, Buckhorn Wildcats. Looks to be number 3, Jody Stamper. Coach Tim's giving the play call here. Could be anything. Could be run, could be bunt run, could be just a sacrifice bunt, could be anything here. Game baseball has a lot of opportunities and different ways to do it. So Kelly comes set. Keeps on the runner, goes to the plate. There's a steal. McIntosh is coming third. He's up. No contest there. So McIntosh makes it from second to third. That pitch with a strike. Counts 0-1. Got a runner on third. Good opportunity for the Wildcats to get a run across the board. Runner on third. Kelly goes to the plate. And looks a little high, so count is 1-1. Wind's picking up here. Kelly comes set. Goes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Ball is past him. Third, runner on third gets a little delayed jump. Plays in there. Throws it. And he is safe. So, that was a swing and strike, but got past the catcher. Run comes in for the Wildcats. So, score now is 5-2. Bases are cleared now. Count is 1-2. Kelly's still on the stretch, comes set, goes to the plate, in the dirt, so the count is 2-2 now. Stamper being a good guy out there, getting that ball for the catcher instead of making him run all the way back there. Baja. So counts full now. Looked like Kelly went back to the windup in that pitch. Realized there was no runners on base, so he could go from the windup. Some pitchers prefer the windup, some pitchers prefer the stretch. It's just all about preference of feel. Kelly goes to his windup, goes to the plate. It's in there. It's a bouncer up to third base here. Miss handle by third baseman to short. Short picks it up, and there's going to be no throw. So Stamper gets on base. Got one down here in the inning. Got a runner on first now.
Bama 4. Bama 4. Bama 4.
Now up to bat for the Wildcats is number 6, Colin McIntosh. Another lefty here. Got a play call here. That is a strike in there for a strike, so the count is 0-1. McIntosh, young, one of the youngest players on this. And a throw over first. Stamper's back in time, safe, calls time. Trying to keep the runner close to the bag over there. As I was saying, McIntosh here, Colin here is very young. He's a 7th grader, I believe. Play. And that's a little inside, counts 1-1. Stamper got a nice secondary lead over there at first base. Thought he might have been doing delay still there, but stays at first base. Kelly goes steps off, throws over the first, and gets past the first baseman. Stamper looks to see where the ball's at, and doesn't move from first base. So, no harm done. If you're the Menifee County Wildcats, if you're the Buckhorn Wildcats, might have an opportunity to advance a runner there, but sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry. So, count is still 1-1. Got a runner on first, got one out here. Kelly goes set. Goes to the plate, runner's going from first to second. There's a strike in there on the pitch, and Stamper's up at second base. So, stone base for Stamper, a strike for Kelly. So the count is 1-2. Runner on second now. Got one out. Good opportunity here for McIntosh here. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. In the dirt, gets past the catcher. Stamper advances from second to third. On the throw, was late. What a handle by the third baseman, so he gets by him to allow a run. So now we have a runner on third. The count is 2-2. McIntosh here hasn't swung the bat one time, but has advanced the runner twice. Kelly comes set. Checks the runner. Goes to the plate. And the ball is past the catcher. And it looks like Stamper's going to get in there for the second run of this inning. So, good base runner there by the Wildcats. Score is 5-3 now. Count is full here for McIntosh. And there's only still one out in this inning. Looks like Kelly's going to make out the windup. Goes to the windup. Goes to the plate. And a low ball 4. It's like Coach Menifee County's coming out and talking to his pitcher. While he's talking to him, we'll kick it out for a very short commercial break for about 30 seconds. We'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedics.
We are back. Short meeting there. A little shorter than I expected. Sorry, cut that commercial off soon. But we're back in here. Fresh count. Got Australia come back up for the Buckhorn Wildcats. Kelly goes to the plate. Looks a little low. Count is 1-0 now. So Wildcats are back at the top of the order. Riley led off today. Normally hits second, but he's leading off today. Very dangerous hitter with some power behind him. Kelly goes to the plate. And that's a strike up there. So the count is 1-1. All right. Kelly gets the call. Comes set, gets off the bag, and McIntosh is back in time. He's safe. Youngster right there needs to dive to get back, and when he gets back on the bag, he needs to call time. That way, the fielder can't keep the bag, his glove on to tag him out if he stepped off backstep. But swing it back there by McIntosh. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. A little high, count is 2-1. Riley's one of those batters that you really kind of want to pitch around because if you put anything in the zone, he's going to reap it. I think first inning, he got a hit and started out a nice inning where the Wildcats picked up 1 run. So, Kelly goes to the plate. Must have been a little bit outside there, so the count is 3-1. As always, in a 3-1 count, it's not necessarily a count where you take the pitch, but you can be very selective as a batter. Only things that you think you can get a good piece of bat on. Kelly throws over the first. Not in time. McIntosh is back in time. So, everything's all right there. Runner on first steal. 3-1 count. Only one down this inning. Scores 5-3 in favor of Menifee County Wildcats. Kelly comes set. Goes to the plate. And it's a rip into center field. Over the head of the center fielder. McIntosh is running from second to third, and he is safe. So, all right. So, Riley gets the first. McIntosh gets the third. So we got runners in the corner now. New count. Only 1 out in the inning. Good piece of hitting there by Riley. Went over the head of the center fielder. Might have misjudged it. We might have carried a little bit further, but nice piece of hitting there. Now up to bat for the Wildcats is number 4, Lake and Napier. Good opportunity. Now, Riley's so earlier in the game, so they're probably going to be thinking that back of his head. Got runners in the corners here. Runner goes. And no contest there, so they're just giving the base. So runners on second and third now. First pitch in was a ball, so it counts 1-0. Kelly gets set, goes to the plate. Swing and miss, so the count is 1-1. A little low, I can hear Coach Tim here. Telling Napier there to keep that in the dirt, don't swing at that. Couldn't hit that anyway. All right, Kelly comes set. Gets back. And ball goes out play on the pickoff move. So free bag for the third runner on third and second. So 1 run scores and 1 advances to third. So unfortunate for the Menifee County Wildcats, very fortunate for the Buckhorn Wildcats. So now the score is 5-4. And the count is still 1-1. Let me get this ball for them real quick. All right, I'm back. Ball sailed right by me. Could have hit me in the face, but I really didn't move. Count 1-1 still. Goes to the plate. Swing and miss by Napier there, so the count is 1-2 now. Kelly comes set. Goes to the plate. Right on the outside corner for strike 3. So, 2 down out in the inning. Buckhorn has a runner on third. Now, we got Parker Mayhew coming up for the Buckhorn Wildcats. Now, the last at-bat that Mayhew had, he had a very long at-bat, hard battle, got something in play, and got safe to first base. I think it was a little infield hit. Let's see if Menifee County can stop them down today. Swinging first pitch, and he kills it to Highway 28 out here. If he lined that out, sometime was that went too. Mayhew has a lot of power here. So he's aggressive. Counts 0-1. Kelly gets the call. Comes set. Goes to the plate. Another swing and a miss, and he keeps flying this closer to me. I might have to move. Well, I have a fence here, but I don't think it's going to keep that from hitting me. How much speed it's got on there. Counts 0-2. Now Kelly's in a good position. He's got way ahead in the count. Mayhew's been aggressive. He has an opportunity to maybe give chasing on something off speed, low in the dirt, high and inside here. Kelly goes to the plate. High and inside. Counts 1-2. Good discipline there by Mayhew. Kelly comes set, checks on the runner, goes to the plate. And that is strike 3 right on the outside corner. Got him looking. So, Buckhorn Wildcats crossed 3 on this one. So the score is 5-4 heading into the top half of the third inning. A really good way for the Wildcats to gain some momentum and cut into that lead. For them, if you're a Buckhorn fan, you want them to go 3 up, 3 down, maybe go 4 in, but don't give up a run, maybe just 1 run. If you're the Menifee County Wildcats, you want to continue what you did that second inning and start building up those runs, get more and more and more as the game goes on. But right now, we're going to kick it out to some commercials. We'll be right back in 9 seconds here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
We are back, headed into the top half of the third inning. The score is 5-4 in favor of the Menifee County Wildcats. The Buckhorn Wildcats chipped into the lead a little bit there. Menifee County still 5-4. Now, up the bat for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 16, Jacob Childers. All right, Riley gets on the mound. Going through his windup. Goes to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So Riley starts ahead of this count. As a pitcher, you always want to try to start ahead of the count. Makes it a little easier. Throw with some waste-away pitches. Riley goes to the windup, goes to the plate. And that is strike 2. So Riley has all kinds of things he can do here. They'll break him on the dirt, they'll fast behind inside, give chasing, or he can just start right in the zone for strike 3 and catch him looking. So Riley goes to the plate, and a little bit outside. Nice location, just missed off the plate a little bit. Count is 1-2. I like that location from Riley right there. Riley goes to his windup, goes to the plate, in the dirt. Count is 2-2. Riley, as the game's going on, seems to get a little more comfortable. Goes to the windup, goes to the plate, and as I said that, he hits the batter. So that is 1 on for Menifee County Wildcats. Got a runner on first, no outs. Now coming to the bat for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 3, Bryson Jackson. They come set. Checks the runner over at first. Runner's not going. That's low and outside. So the count is 0-1. Riley gets the call. Checks the runner, goes to the plate. And a little high. So the count is 2-0. Riley checks the runner. Goes to the plate, and looks to be low, so the count is 3-0. you rally here, you're just going to get someone to play, get a strike through the barrier. Take your time, be patient. And that is ball 4. So, 2 straight walks start the inning off. It's 2 straight walks to start the inning. First one's hit by a pitch, second one was a 4-pitch walk. So, no outs. Up for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 2, Bentley Williamson. Goes in the dirt. Runners advancing from second to third and from first to second. So, runners advance on a pass ball. And the count is 1-0. Riley gets the call, comes set, goes to the plate, and another ball low. Count is 2-0. Riley comes set, gets the call, goes to the plate, high, so the count is 3-0. Riley struggling to find the strikes on this inning. 2 walks. And then another 3-0 count. Riley goes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Foul tip. So count is 3-1. Very unorthodox there, swing on a 3-0 pitch. I think the coach of Menifee County was telling them the batter the same thing there. Goes to the plate. And that's ball 4. So bases are juiced on 3 straight walks. Now at the bat for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 9, Dwayne Martin. Martin here has a huge opportunity to get some runs on the board. Right now, Riley's in the pickle and jam. There's a couple ways you can do this as a pitcher. You can do it yourself, or you can rely on your defense. But it looks like he's going to do it himself right now. Starts off this bat with a strike, a swinging strike. So it counts 0-1. Maybe they get some confidence for Riley here. Riley comes set, goes to the plate. Strike 2. Looks like the confidence is building in Riley here. After 3 straight walks, he gets 2 straight strikes to start the count. So, counts on 2, goes to the plate, and strike 3. That's a good momentum booster and confidence booster for Riley, who's pitching right now. You got 1 down, makes it a whole lot easier to get out of this jam. Bases are still juiced, though. The Menifee County Wildcats are going back to the top of their lineup with number 15, Caleb Masters. Looks like the infield is all in for the Wildcats. Anything on the ground, they're going to go home with it. Riley goes set, goes through. Looks like a little ground around third base line, and it is foul. So, counts 0-1. Starting ahead for Riley here. Little ground chopper. Fouls Riley. I'd live down low at the knees. Little grounder. And anybody in the infield needs to go home with it. Riley goes to the plate. And it's foul tip, and it goes back out of play. So the count is 0-2 now. Going from 3 straight walks, 2 straight counts, and 2 straight strikes in there. It's been a flip of the script here in the top half of the third. Riley comes set. Steps off. 1 second or a second, reevaluate what he wants to do. All right, Riley gets the call. Comes set. Infield is ready. Goes to the plate. It's a drive to left field, and it is foul. Call is foul. So, maybe another foot right, a couple inches right, but a fair ball might clear the bases. But right now, we're still in the same count, 0-2. All right, Riley comes set, goes to the plate, and hits the batter in the head. So, got hit by a pitch on an 0-2 count. So, run scores 6-4 now. Base is still juiced. Very unfortunate there. Nobody likes getting hit in the head. That's a dangerous spot. But I believe Riley's trying to throw a curveball and it hung on him a little bit. Didn't break enough and it hit him in the head. But that's the reason why we have helmets here in baseball. That way it doesn't hurt as much anymore. Could be like the old early 1900s where we still wore baseball hats at the plate. Now with the bat for the Menifee County Wildcats, number 7, Lincoln Rogers. She's swinging first pitch. It's a grounder up the middle. Run for third, scores. Run for second, holds up at third. So, scores 1. So, that is another run tacked on by the Menifee County Wildcats. So now the score is 7-4. Let me put that on here on the scoreboard. 7-4. Base is still juiced, and only one out in the inning. Right goes to the plate, and ball outside. Now, up the bat for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 1, Landon Brewer, I believe. Counts 1-0. Riley goes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Count is 1-1. Riley goes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Riley gets set. Goes to the plate. And it's curveball hanging, so it looks like it counts going to be 2-2. And folks, I should have brought some sunscreen with me because I'm going to be burning up after this game, but it'll be all right. Riley goes to the plate. And swing and miss the dirt. There's less than one out, so the batter's already out. Don't throw it. And throws to first, and a runner for third scores. So, miscommunication there allows the Menifee County Wildcats to get a score run across the board. So the score's 8-4 now. 2 outs, though. Now at the bat for the Menifee County Wildcats, number 14, Lucas Kelly, the pitcher. So, 2 outs now, infield can play normal. Swing, that's a pop-up behind first base. Second base was running behind there, and that's fair. So run for third scores, run for second scores. Little blue single into the right field, right behind the first baseman, and toward the second baseman, can't get to it. That's two more runs in for the Menifee County Wildcats. So the score is 10-4 now. Up the bat now for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 25, Harley Plowman. Goes to the plate. Plowman swinging. It's a nice little blooper into the infield and caught by Gay for the third out of the inning. So, Menifee County scores 5 that inning after getting bases juiced very early on. Wildcats had some opportunities to get them off the field. Some miscommunication, some good timely hits by the Menifee County Wildcats to extend this lead to 10-4. Buckhorn Wildcats need to come back to this bottom half if they want to make any chance here. It's a 7-inning game. Last night was 5-inning games because it's a doubleheader, but they need to start clawing back little by little. Last inning they put on 3 on the board. See if they can continue that. If they don't continue that, be a huge momentum crusher. They need to keep the momentum going with the stick, with the bats going, keep them hot. If you're Menifee County, you want to set them down here and keep your momentum going and growing and building. But we're going to kick into some commercials here. Be back in 90 seconds here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
10-4.
That's what I got. Sorry, folks at home. It feels echoing. I'm sorry. I forgot to change some of my settings a little bit, but I should have fixed it. Right now, we're approaching the bottom half of the third inning. I got 10-4 on the scoreboard. Let's see here. Up first for the Wildcats is number 35, Braden Rice. Let's see if the Wildcats can get some momentum going into this bottom half. Now, baseball's a long game. There's no shot clock. You got to play to the last out. But there's times in games where you need to get a run or a couple runs here and there. That way you keep the confidence and keep the game close enough to where if you do get to that last inning, it's not a 9-run game, but it's more of a 2-3-run game, make it a little easier for you. Now, Kelly goes to his windup, goes to play. Rice rips it to shortstop, gets underneath the shortstop, goes into the outfield, gets past the left fielder. Rice is on his horse. He's on second, and he stops at second. There he is doing a little eagle fly there. There's been many times on these broadcasts that I've said Rice is looking faster on a baseball field than he is on a basketball court. And there's times I believe it. So there's a runner on second base now. No outs. Good piece of hitting there by Rice. Being aggressive from the start. Now at the bat is Noah Jones. Looks first pitch for a ball. Kelly is still on the mound for the Menifee County Wildcats. Be willing to deal him today. Gave up some runs, but it's all right. Kelly goes to the plate, and that's in there for a strike, so the count is 1-1. Kelly gets a call, comes set. Goes to the plate. Little inside, so the count is 2-1. Kelly gets called, comes set, goes to the plate. And that's in there for a strike 2. Counts 2-2. Come right there on the outside corner. Kelly is getting his call from the catcher. Comes set, looks for the runner, goes to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for Jones. So that's the first out of the inning. Still have a runner second base. Now coming up for the Buckhorn Wildcats, number 15, Caleb McIntosh. If you're the Buckhorn Wildcats here, you got a nice little hit to start the inning off. You want to drive him home. Don't want to leave him stranded. Kelly comes set. Goes to the plate. And a nice little pop-up. Going back to the pitcher, and it's caught for out number 2 in the inning. So swing on the first pitch, back to the pitcher. So that's out number 2 in the inning. Now up to bat for the Buckhorn Wildcats. Number 2, Gunnar Gay. The guy here has some wheels. He can lay down some. I can lay down a bunt right now and get on base, or just a little dribble down the third or towards shortstop. But with 2 outs, he's got to stay aggressive. Kelly goes to plate, gets in the air, and straight to shortstop for the third out of the inning. So, quick inning there. No runs crossed for the Wildcats. Rice led off the inning with a nice hit going through shortstop into the left field. Got on second there, but no 3 straight outs, a strikeout, and 2 straight little pop-ups there in the infield with no chance of getting him home. So Menifee County Wildcats did a good job of maintaining damage control there and not letting it run across. Going into the top half of the fourth, it's going to be 10-4, but we'll be right back after these commercials in about 60 seconds here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
At People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, we're more than just Trust of Hazard. We're here for you. Remember
All right, we're back here. We're in the top half of the fourth inning here. Riley's still in the mound for the Wildcats. Goes in. First pitch swing into the little dribble down third base. Rice mishandles it, bobbles it, can't pick it up, and runner is safe at first. So, first pitch is the at-bat. And there's a runner on first there. So, all right, so we got a runner first here, lead off for the Menifee County Wildcats. At the bat is number 3, swing and a miss. So the count is 0-1 now. That's a ball. Counts 1-1. And I'm sorry, folks, if you're picking up hearing the wind through the headset, but it is very gusty here today. Brick dust being flown everywhere, things flying. Riley goes to the plate. Swing, and it's fouled straight back out play. 1-2. If you have anything loose belongings here, it's going to be flying around here. Keep everything hankered down. So counts 1-2. Got no outs. Got a runner on first. Riley comes set. Checks runner. Runner's going from first to second. Looks like it's a strikeout at the plate, but no play at second. Mishandled in the center. Oh, boy. And I would look like a little sissy girl over here because that ball went aired and landed right in front of the fence. Looks like I'll be made fun of that next week we get back to school by the boys. Well, it was a strikeout of the plate. Runner advanced from first to third. It was a design steal. Got to second. Play went over. Throw went over in the center field. Runner went from second to third and got safe. And there's a hit. Another run comes on for Menifee County. Runner on first, 1 out. Up to bat now for Menifee County is number 9, Dwayne Martin. Counts 0-1. Right goes to the plate. Little dribbler right in front of third base. No throw, so it looks like an infield hit. So run first and second for Menifee County. Only got one down here. Score's 11-4. One down here in the top half of the fourth. Now, going back to the top of the order for the Menifee County Wildcats, we have number 15, Caleb Masters. They've been swinging the bat real well today. Riley steps off. Gets back on the mound. Looks at the call. Comes set. Looks at the runners. Goes to the plate. And low with a swing. It's a foul tip, so the count is 0-1. All right, Riley gets the call. Comes set. Checks on the runners. Goes to the plate. Swing, it's a pop-up. Way high. And it's fair. Drops in between the third baseman and the left fielder. All runners advance. Getting in quickly. So, little bloop single into left field between the left fielder and third baseman. All runners are safe. Still one down in the inning. Bases are juiced again for the Menifee County Wildcats, just like the last inning. Up to bat for the Menifee County Wildcats, number 7, Lincoln Rogers. Riley throws it in. And that looks to be a little too high, so the count is 1-0. It's kind of reversed the last inning. Last inning, Riley walked 2 or 3 to get the bases loaded. Now they're putting the ball in play and got the bases loaded by just being aggressive batters. Now, swing and a miss, counts 1-1. Riley comes set. Not really worrying about the runners. Got bases loaded. He's going to throw it in there. Looking to get past the catcher. Run for third comes home. And there should be a play, and it's a little too late. So run from third scores, and the other runners advance to second and third. So, 1 run scores for the Wildcats. That was the ball on the play. So it counts 2-1. Score is 12-4 now in favor of the Menifee County Wildcats. Riley comes set. Looks at the runners. Goes to the plate. Looks like ball 3. Counts 3-1. Riley comes set. Looks at the runners and he's just do a little pickoff move. Keep them close to home. Up the bat right now for Menifee County is number 7, Lincoln Rogers. Rogers puts it in play. Second base, a little pop-up, and Gay has it for the second out of the inning. So, another one down. Runner still in second and third. Got 2 down. Menifee County's on to a 12-4 lead. Up the bat now is number 1, Landon Brewer. Sorry, excuse me. Riley goes to the plate. Swing and a miss. So the count is 0-1. If you're the Buckhorn Wildcats, you really want to get out of this inning without give them another run. If you're the Menifee County Wildcats, you want to add 2 on to your total here. Looks like a breaking ball by Riley there. A little high and outside, so the count is 1-1. Brewer here has a really good opportunity to knock 2 in if he gets into the outfield. Riley goes to the plate. Looked like we had a time by the umpire behind the plate where it's been really windy here, guys. Looked like some brick dust might have got into his eye. So as Riley was going into his stretch and going into his motion, umpire called time. That pitch doesn't count. Looks like the home plate umpire still has dirt and stuff in his eye. Looks like he's going to get some water to get some stuff out of his eyes there. Like I said, it's been really windy here today. Probably the windiest day so far this season. Been brick dust flying everywhere. It's been real dry as well. So everything's dry and everything's not sticking to the ground. So you have that sometimes right there. So that pitch doesn't count. We're staying on the count as 1-1. Back into it right here. So we're good to go. Riley comes set. Goes to the plate. High and outside. Count is 2-1. Riley comes set. Goes to the plate. And a little outside. Ball 3. So the count is 3-1. Got 2 down here. Got runners on second and third. 3-1. Being very selective as a batter. Only in where you think you can just rip and kill the ball. Strike 2 of the count. 3-2. Batter thought it was a little inside. Must have caught the inside part of that plate right there. So it counts 3-2. It's full. We got 2 outs. Riley goes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. What a good job by Riley there to get out of the inning right there. So we're going to be approaching the bottom half of the 4th inning here. Wildcats gave up 2 runs that inning. A little damage control there. Had bases juiced. Only gave up 1 run once the bases were juiced. If you're the Menifee County Wildcats, you want to go ahead and go 3 up, 3 down and keep this lead extended because of the 10-run rule. Hopefully get 2 runs the next inning and then go 3 up, 3 down again and get a really early win, really quick win. If you're the Wildcats right here, Buckhorn Wildcats, you want to get about 2 or 3 runs, maybe 4, break into this lead as much as possible. But we'll be right back after some commercial breaks here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
DIC.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cool drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure to check out our Little Caesars pizzas. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, welcome back here, folks. We're in the bottom half of the fourth inning here. Scores 12-4 here. Leading off this inning for the Buckhorn Wildcats looks to be number 6, Colin McIntosh, if I'm not mistaken. If you're the Wildcats, you want to get the bats going. No, sorry, excuse me. Leading off for the Wildcats right now is number 3, Jody Stamper. You don't really want to rely on walks or errors to get you going. You want to get some good, solid pieces of hitting to get you going. Let's see if Stamper can get the Wildcats started here. Now, for the Menifee County, they still have Kelly up on the mound. He's been wheeling and dealing today. Goes to his windup, goes to the plate, in the dirt. So got run on first here. No outs. We got Colin McIntosh coming up. Now, Coach Stibbs giving him the play call. McIntosh is coming up. Stamper on first. Patrick still on the mound. Not Patrick. Kelly on the mound. Comes set. Goes to the plate. Looks like Stamper's making his way. Second base. And looks like a design hit and run. Stamper's safe at second base. So a stolen base by Stamper there. Now it's an 0-1 count to McIntosh. Kelly gets set, goes to the plate. Ball high, counts 1-1. If I'm not mistaken, last time Colin McIntosh was up to the plate, he got walked on 4 or 5 pitches. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. Ball outside. This right here is the inning that a lot of pitchers either really struggle with or get better at. That 4-inning mark. Oh, Kelly steps off, throws back to second base. Stamper's back in time, safe. As I was saying, this is really an inning where most pitchers either do or die. A lot of them get stronger as the game goes. A lot of them die out as the game goes. Now, this is the 4th inning, so this is approaching the 4th inning here, and it's a very warm day, probably the warmest day so far this year in a baseball game. If you're a very long pitcher, you like these type of days. That Stamper goes down to third base on a steal, gets past the third baseman, gets past the left fielder, and Stamper comes home to score. So, the Wildcats pick up 1 run off the base path awareness of Jody Stamper. So, no runners on base no more. Got no outs, and Buckhorn has added 1 run. So, score is 12-5. Three-one count here. Ball 4. So you got to run first now. Now coming up for the Wildcats is number 0, Austin Riley. Looks like Kelly might be losing some of his control. Like I said, some pitchers like to go 6-7 Some pitchers just like to go 3 or 4. Personally, I always like to go 3 or 4 and get out of there. I was not a long-time pitcher. I was a short pitcher, and I got tired and didn't want to stay in there too long. So ball 1 here. So like I said, this is a do or die situation for Kelly here. Goes to plate. Ball. So counts 2-0. A lot of pitchers, they get to this inning and get past over the hump and get in and get out quick. They can usually get to about the 6th inning mark. But normally in high school, about the 4th inning, 5th inning mark is where you start seeing a lot of changes with pitching changes from coaches. Kelly steps off, checks around at first, safe over there. Riley's a real threat up here at the plate. Counts 1-0, 2-0, excuse me. Kelly gets set, goes to the plate. Another ball. Counts 3-0. Over here, and Coach Tim here, he's not giving the take signal. He's going to let him hit. If it's inside, he's going to let him be aggressive. Kelly gets set, goes to the plate. Low, ball 4. So 2 walks in a row here for Kelly. That coming to bat for the Wildcats is number 4, Lakin Napier. Very uncharacteristic like by Kelly here. I don't think he's walked 2 batters in the same inning yet today, but that's just 2 back-to-back right there. Kelly goes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Counts 0-1. Runners on first and second. No one is out this inning. Counts 0-1. Kelly comes set. Goes to the plate. Look to be a ball outside. Counts 1-1. Alright. Kelly's getting the call. Comes set. Goes to the plate. Swing. It's in center field there. A little blooper there. And all runners advance 1 back. So, got bases loaded now. Good piece of hitting there by Napier. No outs. So the Buckhorn Wildcats have been posed into a very good situation for them, very dangerous situation for the Menifee County Wildcats here. So, right now we have bases loaded, no outs. Looks like Menifee County has their infield in. Looks like if there's a ground ball in the infield, they're going to take it home here. Up to bat for the Buckhorn Wildcats, we have number 5, Parker Mayhew. As Kelly comes set, checks run over at third. He goes to the plate. Mayhew swings, and it's a little dribbler out of play. Hits off the visitor dugout. So the count's 0-1 now. Mayhew staying aggressive. He's been aggressive all day. Bases loaded. Infield in. Kelly gets the call. Comes set. Goes to the plate. Mayhew swinging and he misses. So it counts 0-2. Mayhew staying aggressive here. Wondering if the wind's impacting anything here. Brick dust being flown all over the field. Low visibility sometimes. Counts 0-2. Goes to the plate. Swing and to rip behind me into Highway 28 here. So Mayhew staying live. Count still 0-2. Right now, a big gust of wind just came in behind shortstop here and just blew a lot of brick dust all over the place. Kelly comes set. Goes to the plate. And looks a little bit outside, so the count is 1-2. Good discipline there by Mayhew to not be chasing something outside. Kelly gets the call, comes set, checks runners, goes to the plate, and low and outside. So it went from an 0-2 count to a 2-2 count in 2 pitches. Now it's still 0 out. Still none down. Infield is still in for the Menifee County Wildcats. Anything on the ground is going home. 2-2 count. Kelly goes to the plate. Swing and foul tip back behind the catcher. Mayhew stays alive here. The Wildcats have already put up 1 run this inning. They got bases low and no outs. It's a really good opportunity for them to score even more. If you're the Menifee County Wildcats, you want to do damage control, maybe give a 1 or 2, but get out of the inning. Swing, it's on the ground. The shortstop, he's going to go home, and it's handled by the catcher for the first out of the inning. So all the first advances to second advances to third. Mayhew gets safe at first, but Colin McIntosh is thrown out at home, so no runs scored, and there's 1 out on the inning. Good play by the shortstop there. Good recognition, awareness of taking that straight to home plate. Good dig, but the catcher is a little low. So 1 out in the inning, no runs scored. New count for Braden Rice coming up for the Buckhorn Wildcats. Swing and a miss by Rice there. Counts 0-1. Kelly gets the call, comes set. Goes to the plate. And a little bit inside, so the count is 1-1 now. Menifee County still has the infield in. The middle infield is still in too, so no chance for a double play there. Anything on the ground is going home, just like last play. And high on that side, counts 2-1. We have Mayhew on first. We have Zayden Baker on second. We have Riley on third. Kelly comes set. Goes to the plate. And hits Rice right in the head, in the helmet. So all runners advance. And that gives another run for the Wildcats. So score is 12-6 or 12-6 now. Still got bases loaded. First base coach checking on Rice over there. If I know anything about Rice, he's all right there. Trust me on that one. Right, now at the bat for the Wildcats, we have number 11, Noah Jones. Bases are still loaded. Got 1 out. In there for a strike. If you're Kelly, you want to get ahead of these counts and try to put them down quickly as you can. Okay, don't play around with your food. Just go at them. If you're the Wildcats, you want to be very patient, as that's a ball 1-1. Or maybe crack him a little bit and get into his mental. The 1-1 count here, only 1 down. Goes to plate. And that's a strike on the outside corner, so count is 1-2. Kelly gets on the mound. Looks at the call, comes set. Checks on the runners. Goes to the plate. Swing and a miss by Jones. So that is out number 2 on the inning. Bases are still loaded. Coming up for the Buckhorn Wildcats, we have number 15, Caleb McIntosh. Wildcats have picked up 2 runs this inning. Have a good opportunity to pick up even more with bases being loaded. There's 2 outs left. Infield's going to play normal. Their play is going to be at any easiest base they can. That pitch is in there for strike 1, so the count is 0-1. Kelly's still going through that stretch, not going through the windup. Comes set, goes to the plate. Swing, and it's a foul ball right behind, out of play, behind home plate there, so the count is 0-2 now. Kelly gets on the mound. Comes set. Goes to the plate. And it's a little high pop-ups back to the pitcher for out number 3 in the inning. So, Buckhorn leaves 3 stranded on the base pass. They got 2 in the inning, so the score's 12-6 now. Had a really good opportunity to get more runs, come to lead more, but it's better to have some runs than no runs at all. Now, we're going to be approaching the top of the 5th here. This is where the 10-run rule comes into play. If the Menifee County Wildcats can get 4 runs this inning and hold the Buckhorn Wildcats to none, they win this game. But they have to be scoring runs. Right now, Buckhorn Wildcats are still alive, and they keep tagging into their lead. If they can stop the Menifee County Wildcats for 1 inning and go 0 runs, give up 0 runs in 1 inning, it'll be a huge confidence and momentum swinger in their favor. But we'll get back to that once we get through these commercials. We'll be back in 90 seconds here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
All right, welcome back here to Buckhorn, Kentucky. We're heading to the top of the 5th. Let me get all of this reset for y'all. Score is 12-6. We're in the bottom of the 5th here. Or top of the 5th, sorry, excuse me. For the Menifee County Wildcats, we have number 14 coming up to hit. Number 14 is Lucas Kelly. Ball 1-0. Riley's still on the mound for the Wildcats. Goes to the windup, goes through and swing and a foul tip straight back, so the count is 1-1. Looks like Napier's going to talk to Riley, probably give the home plate umpire a second or two, kind of gather composure. Got hit in the chest there after that. Foul ball. Score's 12-6 right now in this game. It's kind of one of those points in the game where it's a make or break game. I talked about this last half inning about the pitching, but as a team, 5th, 6th innings is kind of 4th, 5th, 6th innings is where you make or break as a team. Can you dig into the lead and make it close by the end of the game, or can you extend the lead towards out of reach? Riley goes to the plate, throws it in the dirt. Ball number 2, so it counts 2-1. Riley goes to his windup, goes to the plate. Swing down third base line, and coach try to handle it, and it goes out of play. This counts 2-2. Riley goes to his windup, goes to plate, and it's a foul ball out of play. So count stays 2-2. Kelly is battling right now, staying alive in this count. If you're Riley here or the Buckhorn Wildcats, this out will be a huge confidence and momentum swing in your favor. If you are the Menifee County Wildcats, get on base, goes in your favor. Riley steps off, gets some composure about himself. All right. Riley goes to his windup, goes to the mound. Off speed, broke off the plate. No chase there by Kelly there. So the count's 3-2. Count is full. Riley in his windup, goes to the plate. And foul tip put in the glove of Napier there for a first out of the inning. Strike out for Riley. So 1 down. Good start for the Buckhorn Wildcats this inning. Might be the first inning in about 2 or 3 innings where they've started out the inning with an out. Now at the bat for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 25, Harley Plowman. Riley goes through his windup, goes to the plate, swing, and it's a foul ball behind home plate out play. So, count is 0-1. Riley steps on the mound, gets the call, goes through his windup, goes to the plate, swing and a miss. Count is 0-2. Like there. I'm going down. All right. Riley gets the call, goes through his windup, goes to the plate. Strike three. Breaking ball broke right into the zone. So that is 2 up, 2 down so far. Now up to bat for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 16, Jacob Childers. Riley goes to his windup, goes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Starts ahead again, counts 0-1. Goes to the plate and hits him. So first runner on base this inning comes off a hit by pitch. So you got runner on first, got 2 outs. Got number 3, Bryson Jackson coming up for the Menifee County Wildcats. Riley goes to plate. In there for a strike. So starts out the count 0-1. Riley comes set, goes to the plate. Looks like a little check swing that turns into a play. Riley picks it up and throws to the first for the 3rd out of the inning. Quick inning by the Buckhorn Wildcats. Get out there. This is the quickest half inning they've had all day long. Really good timing for that. As it's later in the game, keeps them out with that 10-run rule, and it gives them an opportunity to claw into it these next few half innings, the 5th, 6th, and 7th. But we'll get back after this commercial break. We'll be back in about 60 to 90 seconds here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services, from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
There we go. Sorry, folks. All right, we are back here at Buckhorn, Kentucky. Score is 12-6 in favor of the Menifee County Wildcats, but Buckhorn Wildcats are at the bat here in the bottom of the 5th here. Have an opportunity to maybe get something started here in the bottom of the 5th. Got Gunner Guy coming up for the Buckhorn Wildcats. First pitch coming in for Kelly. Swing, and it's going to be a chopper to the shortstop. A little slow chopper. Gunner has wheels, and he is safe at first. Legs it out. So, first pitch of the bat, first run on base. That's why you always leg everything out. Now up to bat for the Wildcats is number 3, Jody Stamper. Wind's picking up here. Kelly comes set, checks on the runner, goes to the plate. Ball high, so count is 1-0. Kelly comes set, steps off, goes to first. Gabe's back in time. Calls time. Count's still 1-0. No outs here. Stamper on the plate. Kelly on the mound. That Gabe at first. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. Swing. Little dribbler down third base here. Gets under the third baseman. Gabe's safe at second. Stamper safe at first. So, 2 batters up for the Wildcats, 2 batters on. No outs yet in this inning. Got runners on first and second. You got number 6, Colin McIntosh, coming up for the Wildcats. Kelly comes set, goes to the plate. Ball high, counts 1-0. Kelly gets the call, comes set, looks at the runners, goes to the plate, and looks at another high ball. So count is 2-0 now. Looks like the Wildcats have some life about them today in this inning. Back, throws behind, Gunner on the pickoff move. Guy is coming to third. Let me move this camera over here to see this play right here. Slides in, and he is safe. So runner advances from second to third. Runner advances from first to second off of an errant throw on trying a pickoff move. Heads up play by the center fielder to be there backing that up and having enough time to get it in and try to make it a play. But Gay was just in there a little bit, just a split second earlier, and was safe. So runners on second and third now. Still a 2-0 count at the plate right now. Big opportunity here for the Wildcats. Kelly comes set, looks at the runner, goes to the plate, and it's in the dirt. Gets around the catcher, he blocks up enough. Looks like Gay wants to stay home. Didn't really want to risk that. So counts 3-0. Counts 3-0. If anybody's played any baseball in their life or been coached, they know 3-0 is universal count for a take sign. So Kelly gets set, checks on the runners, goes to the plate. Ball low, looks like it's a walk. So bases are loaded again for the Wildcats with 0 outs. With the top of the lineup coming in, number 0, Austin Riley. This can't be any more perfect timing for the Buckhorn Wildcats in regards to scoring runs. You walk, you get the bases loaded, then you roll the lineup over to your first hitter of your lineup, who is Austin Riley, who is one of your most deadlier, who's one of your deadlier hitters in this lineup. Kelly goes to the plate. Riley is swinging, goes back to the pitcher. That's a good heads-up play to the pitcher. Good reaction time to get that ground ball. It was a hard-hit ground ball back to the pitcher, but Kelly's able to pick it up, throw it home for the first out of the inning. So there's 1 out. Aggressive swing by Riley there. Now we still have bases loaded. The only out there was at home plate. We got Lake and Neighbor up at the plate for the Wildcats. Infield is still in for Menifee County. Kelly gets set, goes to the plate. Ball in the dirt. So count is 1-0. Kelly gets set, goes to the plate. Swing down over the third baseman's head, gets over third baseman's head. Third base, runner third's going home. Run for second, straight on third, and he got under the tag. So, 1 run scores off the base hit from Lakin there. Base is still juice as only 1 run came in. Runner got under the tag here at third base trying to get back. So only 1 out in this inning left. reset this count for y'all, and the Wildcats get one run across. So it is now 12-7, and the Wildcats are chipping into this lead. Now Mayhew is up to the plate for the Wildcats now. Swinging first pitch, foul tip. So 0-1 count, no chance for the runners to advance on the foul tip there. Ball's dead. Mayhew has a really good opportunity to cut into this lead. Kelly gets set, goes to the plate. Swing into the outfield. It looks like it's going to be down in the gap. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs is going to score. Let's see if the 3rd run scores. Rounds 3rd, plays at home, and 3 runs score. Mayhew was at second as the ball goes past the catcher. He gets there, and he gets into third base. Ball gets past third baseman, but shortstop there backing it up. So a bases clearing double for Mayhew, which he advanced to third after the throw home. So he is on third base, adds 3 runs to the Wildcats, making the score 10-12. Looks like Menifee County is going to talk it over, maybe take a pitch and change. They're going to make a pitch and change. So we're going to kick it out for some commercial breaks while the pitch change is going on. So we'll be right back here in about 90 seconds here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services, from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Set.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading, because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Member FDIC.
All right, we are back here. All right, so the Menifee County Wildcats have made a pitching change. They have put in, looks like number 25, Plowman, if I'm not mistaken. That's his last name. Yeah, Plowman. And it looks like Kelly is moving over to third base. First pitch is the ball in the dirt. And Mayhew is coming in to score at home. So, another run tax on for the Wildcats. And it is ball 1 for this count. Still only 1 out in the inning. Plowman's pitching. Kelly goes over to third. And I believe the third baseman, who was Childers, moves over to first base. That's the defensive changes for the Menifee County Wildcats. Up now for the Buckhorn Wildcats, batting is number 35, Braden Rice, with a 1-0 count. Plowman to the plate. Off. Count is 2-0. Plowman goes to his windup. Goes to the plate. Inside a little bit, so the count is 3-0 now. Jones coming up. Got Rice on first here. Plowman's going through the going through the windup. Runner goes from first to second. It's a chopper to third base. Handled by Kelly there. Nice play by Kelly to get from third to first quickly to get Jones out. So, runner's on second on the steal there. Took him a little while to recognize that the guy was going through the windup. But one down, or two, another one added on to the out count. So, it's 2 outs now in this inning. Now we got Caleb McIntosh coming back for the Buckhorn Wildcats. Rice is on second. Plowing to the stretch now. Plowman goes to the plate. Rice is still in third. And he is there safely. The wheel is on this guy. Counts 1-0. If you're 9 feet from home plate, there's so many ways you can score. Got 2 out here. Plowman comes set, goes to the plate. Swing and foul tip straight back, so the count is 1-1 now. Plowman's come from the stretch, gets the call, comes set, looks at the runner at third, goes to the plate. Must be ball outside. Counts 2-1. Plowman looking in, get the call, comes set, looks at the runner, goes to the plate, and hits the batter. So, we got runners on first and third now, with Gay coming up to bat, and he started this in and out. So, they're hitting around the lineup. And looks like somebody over the dugout has a rally cap on, and I don't know what that is over there. That looks like a squid or an octopus hat or something. I have no idea, but it looks like a rally hat, and looks like it's been working so far this inning for the Buckhorn Wildcats. Plowman gets set, goes to the plate, swing and a miss by Gay, so the count is 0-2 now. Again, big leads out here. Plowman goes to the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That ends the inning. So, the Buckhorn Wildcats add 5 runs, so now the score is 12-11. Now it's a tight ball game. Earlier in the game, it was an 8-run game. Now it's just a 1-run game. The Wildcats have clawed their way back into this one. Let's see if the Menifee County Wildcats can get the bat started again and get some cushion, get some runs for insurance, some cushion for the pitcher that came in the last half inning there, Plowman. On the flip side, if you're the Buckhorn Wildcats, you want to go ahead and get 3 up, 3 down, get in and out of this inning quick to keep your bats hot. But we'll be right back after these messages here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Sorry, folks, getting back here a little late. Had to go use the restroom. Counts 2-2 right now. And that is strike 3 for the first out of the inning. So we're here in the top of the 6th. Riley's still on the mound for the Wildcats. First pitch swinging, and it's a strike, so it counts 0-1 now. Riley comes to the plate. Swing is a little pop-up dribbler in the infield, caught by Riley. So, 2 quick outs in the inning for the Wildcats. Looks like the Buckhorn Wildcats have some life in this game now. Out at the bat for the Menifee Wildcats, number 15, Caleb Masters. First pitch is high, ball 1, counts 1-0. Riley goes to his windup, goes to the plate. Swing and miss, counts 1-1. Riley goes to the plate. Swing, it's a pop-up behind the plate and out of play. Almost in view, almost able to be caught by the catcher. Sorry, I got that pole in the way there. Counts 1-2 now. Nobody on, 2 outs. Riley goes to his windup, goes to the plate. Breaking ball broke too far outside, so the count is 2-2. Swing up in the infield, caught by the center fielder Stamper for 3 up, 3 down in this inning. That is the defensive inning that the Buckhorn Wildcats needed. Right there to claw themselves back into this game. They're still down 1 run. Got the bottom part of their lineup coming up in this bottom half here. If they keep the momentum like they did the last half, they can maybe take this lead. Now, if you're Menifee County, you want to get your new pitcher that came on, Plowman, some momentum, some confidence, maybe get a couple ground balls going, get some easy outs. Now, we'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
All right, we're back here. Guys, we're getting ready to approach the bottom of the 6th inning here. Menifee County is leading 12-11 right now. We're approaching the bottom half of the 6th inning. The Buckhorn Wildcats put on 5 runs the last inning, and they're looking to keep that momentum going. They had a very short defensive inning, going 3 up, 3 down. Right now, for the Buckhorn Wildcats, you have your 7, 8, and 9 spot coming up. No, actually, you have your 8 and 9 spot coming up. You have Jody Stamper batting in the 8th hole, and then you got Colin McIntosh batting 9th, and you got Riley come back up in the 3rd batter this inning. Now, Stamper and Stamper and McIntosh throughout the day has been doing a really good job of getting on base. Might not be really great hit. Stamper had a really good hit the last time he was up in the last inning. But they've been getting on base, which is effective, either through a walk or maybe making some trouble in for the defenders here. If they can keep that up and give Riley an opportunity to hit them in, it'd be a really good opportunity for the Wildcats to take this lead. Now, if you're Menifee County, you want to give Plowman some confidence. He needs to come out here, needs to come out quick, needs to come get some strikes early. That way he's not behind and trying to battle back and have to throw really like meatball pitches, gimme pitches to these batters. So if you're Menifee County, get your pitcher, tell them, throw it in there, rely on your defense, keep it low, let them make some plays. The defense for Menifee County has been really solid today. They've had some miscues, but they've been really solid today. So I would rely on my defense if I was pitcher right now. I wouldn't worry about me trying to sit them down, throw it in there, get some strikes, and let my defense do the work for me. Right, I think this is the last pitch. I think they're coming down, throw it down to second base. Oh, I thought wrong. So far, it's been a beautiful day here for baseball. It is about 80-some degrees, sunny. Got a nice little overcast coming in. Might rain, might not. Never know. Been very windy, very gusty. But it's not been one of those days where it's too hot till you can't stand it, but it's not cold enough to where you got to put anything on. So, beautiful day for baseball. Beautiful start to this 3-game round robin here today. Like I said earlier, Menifee County after this game is going to play Robertson County, and then Robertson County after that game is going to play Buckhorn to finish us off for the night. But we're only streaming today, this game right now. So, up to bat right now for the Buckhorn Wildcats is number 3, Jody Stamper. Let me move this camera here to see the angle here. Goes to the windup, goes to the plate, and it's ball high. So, counts 1-0. Plowman gets set on the mound, gets the pitch call, goes to his windup here, goes to the plate, swing and a miss by Stamper. Count is 1-1. All right, Plowman's getting set, going through his windup, goes to the plate. Ball up and away past the catcher for ball 2. So it counts 2-1. All right. As we get set here, Plowman gets the ball back. Needs to calm himself down here. He's down on the count 2-1. If you're a Stamper, you're ahead, you can be aggressive right here. Plowman goes to the plate. Look to be a little high on the inside. Ball 3, counts 3-1. Right here, if you're a Stamper, you're going to be selective. Has been a little box before you swing it. If you're Plowman, you just need to get over the plate and get a strike, get something going here. So Plowman goes through his windup. Goes to the plate. And strike 2. Swing and a miss by Stamper there. Count is 3-2. Now, as a batter, you got to protect anything close. Chuck up on the bat a little bit. Don't worry about killing the ball. Worry about making contact with that ball and getting in the play and maybe fouling it off. Plowman goes through his windup, goes to the plate, and it's outside for ball 4. Gets past the catcher. Stamper's going to hustle down to first base there. So leadoff batter is on in this inning after getting a full count and drawing a walk. Now we have Colin McIntosh coming up in the 9-hole for the Wildcats here. He's been very effective getting on, not by hits, but by walks. He's been very patient at the plate, and he's been walked 2 times, I know for a fact, this game. Stamper goes, he's taken off for second, and there is no throw. So, another stolen base by Stamper there, wreaking havoc on the base pass. So, runner at second base now. First pitch was a ball, counts 1-0, no outs. Stamper's stealing from second to third. That is a balk. For the folks at home that don't know, if you're in the windup, you cannot step off at any time in the middle of your windup or throw over to any bag in your windup. That's why pitchers go from the stretch when runners are on base, so you can step off and make pickoff moves. So, Free base for Stamper there after the balk. So runner on third base now. And that rewards the batter a ball. So it counts 2-0. Got a runner on third. Plowman goes to the plate. Ball in the dirt. Gets past the catcher. 3-0 count. Stamper gets in. And this ball game is tied at 12-12. Right, we get set. Catcher had some malfunction of his equipment. All right, Plowman's getting ready. Steps onto the mound. Gets the pitch call. Goes through the windup. Goes to the plate. Strike one. So count is 3-1 now. Counts 3-1. Batter can still be selective here. Plowman's back on the mound. Starts his windup. Goes to the plate. Outside. Excuse me, count is still 3-1. Plowman goes to his windup. And that's ball 4. So McIntosh gets to take his free base. Sorry, I didn't take the guy off third base. So we're going to run on first, no outs. Top of the lineup coming for the Wildcats. We got Austin Riley come back into the batter's box. Riley's been putting the bat on the ball really well. Been finding the defender really well, too. Last 2 hits been straight to somebody. If he can find a gap, it might be deadly. All right, Plowman goes from the stretch. Looks over at first. Comes set. Goes to the plate. High, so ball count is 1-0. And looks like that's another balk. So runner gets the advance from first to second. So runner in scoring position now. 0 outs. Plowman come from the stretch. Good opportunity for Riley to knock in a runner here. Plowman gets the call. Looks at the runner. Goes to the plate. Strike right on the outside corner. Count 1-1. Plowman comes set. Goes to the plate. A little high and outside. And the ball, count 2-1. Plowman gets set. Looking in to get the pitch call. Comes set. Does a glance to the runner, goes to the plate. Low past the catcher. Runner's advancing from second to third. Up with no throw. So counts 3-1. Got a runner third now. Plowman gets the call. Comes set. Checks the runner and goes to the plate. And low and outside. That is ball 4. So we got runners in the corner now. On the corners. Got the number 2 batter coming up for the Wildcats. Number 4, Lake and Napier. Taking our time. Lakin steps in. Plowman gets set on the mound. Looks in, gets his pitch call. Comes set. Riley's going first to second. And stone base for Riley, and that's a strike in the count there, so count is 0-1. Now we got runners on second and third now. Count's 0-1. Got no outs in the inning. Plowman can set, looks at the runner. Goes to the plate. Low, counts 1-1. Plowman gets himself set on the mound. Gets the call, comes set. Goes to the plate. Low and outside, ball 2. Counts 2-1. Dangerous situation here for the Menifee County Wildcats. Need to get out of this inning. Got no outs, got a runner on second and third. Got Napier in the box here. Counts 2-1. Plowman comes set. Makes a pickoff move towards third. Third baseman with an athletic move to keep it from going past him. Runner gets back on third and it's safe. It's going to stay there. So, Plowman's getting ready to look at the pitch. Comes set. Checks on the runner. Goes to the plate. Swings straight up into the infield. And caught by the catcher. Good catch by the catcher there for the first out of this inning. So, 1 out. New batter coming up. We have Parker Mayhew coming up for the Buckhorn Wildcats. Score is 12-12. Got a runner second and third. 1 out. Now, last inning, Mayhew hit one over into the outfield and got a double out of it. Actually, a triple. He got a double, then advanced to third after the throw home. Bases clearing double. Plowman goes to the plate. Mayhew swings, pops it out of play towards the concession stand. Please don't hit my car. And count is 0-1. All right. Mayhew's in the box here. Counts 0-1. Got runners on second and third. No, only 1 out in this inning. Plowman comes set. Looks at the runner at third. Goes to the plate. And a little bit inside, so the count is 1-1. Now, if Mayhew can send this to the outfield somewhere, McIntosh here in third should be able to tag up and score from anywhere in the outfield. Or if he hits to the right side of the infield, can run, score. Plowman goes to the plate. In the dirt, blocked up by the catcher, so the count is 2-1. So, got runners on second and third here. 2-1 count. Mayhew's not even stepping in the box. He's ready. He's being aggressive. He's locked in here. Plowman steps onto the mound. Looks to the catcher to get the sign. Plowman comes set. Looks at the runner at third. And comes back. Pickoff move, didn't throw it over. Count still 2-1. Plowman comes set, goes to the plate. By the catcher. And the third base, runner on third stays at home. So, ball 3. Counts 3-1. No harm done for the Menifee County Wildcats there. Catcher got back there really quickly. Take our time. Catcher's getting his stuff all situated there after throwing it off his helmet to get back to that ball as quickly as possible. Plowman steps back on the mound. Looks in to get the sign from the catcher. Comes set. Throws it over. And runner is safe at third. If you're wondering, in high school, they don't play by Major League rules. In Major League Baseball, they only have a certain amount of pickoff moves they can attempt with each batter. Ball gets past the catcher, no attempt from the runner at third base to go home. So bases are loaded now for the Wildcats with Braden Rice coming up, number 35. So, infield for Menifee County is all on the grass. Anything on the dirt or anything on the ground is going to go home. Which is a really good opportunity for the batter. If you can get one lofted over in the air, you have a bunch of space between the infielders and the outfielders. You don't really have to kill it. You just got to hit it with enough air to get onto the edge of the infield grass here. Plowman comes set, goes to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one. Counts 0-1 now. Got one down. Plowman getting set here. Looking in for the sign from the catcher. Comes set. Doesn't look over. Goes to the plate. Swing, and it's over the third baseman's head. Gets past the left fielder. One run's going to score. Two runs going to score. Goes all the way to the fence. Running for first is round third, and he's going to score. And that is a double for Braden Rice, second one of the game for him. So, bases clearing double for Braden Rice. Good piece of hitting by the young man. So, 3 runs score for the Wildcats, and the Wildcats have overtook the lead and has made it 15-12. Noah Jones up to bat now. Only one out still in the inning. Runner on second. Rice is still for second to third. Hit and run. No throw. Rice is safe at third. Braden Rice with another stolen base there. Runner on third. Counts 0-1. One out. Plowman goes to the plate. High and outside. Counts 1-1. Plowman goes to the plate. Swing and a miss by Jones. Count is 1-2. Plowman steps on the mound. Gets a sign from the catcher. Comes set. Goes to the plate. Swing and a miss by Jones. That is strike number 3. So there's 2 outs now. Runner on third. Coming into the box for the Wildcats is Caleb McIntosh. Plowman's looking in to get the sign from the catcher. Comes set. Goes to the plate. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. Good block by that catcher there. Counts 1-0. Saved a run there. Catcher position is very undervalued at times. They can save you multiple runs, especially if you've got runners in third, if they just keep the ball in front of them. Plowman comes set. Goes to the plate. McIntosh looks there, counts 2-0. All right, Plowman looking in to get the sign from the catcher. Comes set, goes to the plate. little bit too far off the plate. Counts 3-0. If I was a bet man, I'd say McIntosh should be taken. Right. McIntosh steps out to take the sign from the coach. Plowman goes to the plate. Strike one. All right, we still got a runner on third. We got 2 down in the inning. Excuse me. 3-1 count. McIntosh at the plate. Plowman on the mound. Rice at third. Plowman can set. Goes to the plate. Swing. It's right in the middle of the infield. Gets past the second baseman. McIntosh is hit in. Rice runs to the bag. If he can, gets it in quickly. So, Wildcats tack on another run to make it 16-12. Six to 12. We got a run on first now. We got Gunner Gay coming up for the Buckhorn Wildcats. McIntosh is going to second. Swing and a miss by Gay, and McIntosh is up at second base. So, runner at second now, and runners in scoring position. We have Gay at the plate with an 0-1 count on a design hit and run. Gay has some wheels. He ran out of infield single here earlier today. Plowman steps off to get the runner back at home. And the runner dives on top of the bag. All right, coach is telling the runner at second to get a bigger lead here since he got back so quickly. Stealing from second to third. A swing at second base. Gets underneath the second baseman there. Runner from second scoring because he was stealing. And we have a runner on first. So another run batted in for the Buckhorn Wildcats. So the Wildcats extend their lead to 17-12 here. Runner on first now. Now coming to bat for the Wildcats is number 3, Joey Stamper. And Stamper here led the inning off this inning, so they're batted around. They can lead. Gay's breaking to second base. Swing and a foul tip, so Gay's going to have to run back to first base. So it counts 0-1. Stamper gets set here. Strike 2 at the plate. Gay makes his way to second base. No contest. Another stolen base there for the Wildcats today. So runner on second. Counts 0-2. Got 2 outs. Plowman can set. Goes to the plate. In the dirt. Gets past the catcher. And the runner's going to advance from second to third. Counts 1-2. Calling time here to let runner on third tie his shoe. Good opportunity for Stamper knocking this run. Good opportunity for Menifee County to get out of this inning here. They got 2 strikes on this kid. You can strike him out or get him out with the put out or fly out. Looks the ball past the catcher. And Gay's going to score from third. So, another run is tacked on for the Wildcats, make that increased lead from 17-12 to 18-12. Counts 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on no more. Plowman goes through his windup, goes to the plate. It's been a little high inside. Ball 3, counts full now. Plowman gets the call. Goes to his windup, goes to the plate. Behind the runner. So ball 4. Runner's sprinting down that base path, see if he can get an extra base maybe. All right, so we have Colin McIntosh come back up for the second time this inning. Got 1 runner on at first, 2 outs. Stemmer's going from first to second. Ball outside. So remember, this is from first to second. Pitch at the plate was a ball, so it counts 1-0. Plowman gets the call. Goes plate runners right from second to third. Ball's in the dirt. No throw down to third. So runner advances from second to third. Another ball at the plate. This counts 2-0. Plowman gets the sign, gets set, goes to the plate. Strike 1. So count is 2-1 now. Pitch goes in and behind the batter, so ball 3, catch 3-1. Plowman looking in to get the sign. The sign comes set. Looks at the runner at third. Goes to the plate. Strike 2. Counts 3-2 now. Plowman gets set, takes the sign, goes to the plate. Ball outside, ball 4. All right, got runners in the corners. Got Riley coming in, catcher calling time to discuss something with his pitcher. Maybe to calm him down a little bit. For the Wildcats, for the Buckhorn Wildcats, you have number 0, Austin Riley, coming back into the box. 2 down. Got runners in the corner, scores 18-12 in Buckhorn's favor. As we get a bunch of wind gusts coming in right now. Right, looks like meeting's over. Plowman gets on the mound. Looks at the runner's ways. Comes set, goes to the plate. Ball outside, inside, so counts 1-0, and the runner advances from first to second. So you got runners on second and third now. Counts 1-0. Plowman can set. It's in there. Swing and a foul tip by Riley. Counts 1-1. Plowman gets on the mound. Looks in to get the sign. Comes set. Goes to the plate. And it's behind the runner. Run for third is going home to score. And is safe. Run for second advances to third. So Wildcats add on another run to their total. Scores 19-12 now. Counts 2-1 now. Have an umpire's time for the catcher. This game's been a tale of two scripts here. First half of the game, Menifee County had all the momentum, and now in the second half of this game, the Buckhorn Wildcats have had all the momentum in this game. Back in action here. Comes set, goes to the plate. Swing, and a line drive into left field. Stopped by the left fielder. Gets it in quick. Rowley has got a single here, but has knocked down another runner, so adds another run for the Wildcats. Score is 20-12. Still 2 outs in this inning. We have Lake and Neighbor coming up. Hot day. Looks like the catcher's coming over to get some water. I caught a lot of years in high school. It's days like today and these long innings that you do not like because you feel like you're suffocating with all that equipment on you. So I feel for the catcher back there. It's a hot day, humid. Gotta stay hydrated as a catcher so you can go through these long innings like this. Field umpires having a discussion with the pitcher, explaining to him the difference between what's a good pickoff move and what will constitute a balk. As I always liked about umpires in baseball games, they are always there to teach the kids, teach the players on what to do and what not to do. As many people know, baseball is a very complex game at times. So now at the bat for the Wildcats is Lake and Napier. Plowman's going to step on the mound. Go look and get the sign. Riley's still for first and second. And no throw down. Another stolen base for the Wildcats. Runners on second now. There we go. Counts 1-0. Plowman goes to the plate. Riley is still from second to third. Ball inside. And Riley has made it safely to third base. So, counts 2-0. Runner on third. Napier in the box. Counts 2-0. Still got 2 outs in this inning. Plowman comes set. Goes to the plate. In the dirt. Gets past him. Riley is going to make his way home. And he scores in safely. So, score now is 21-12 in favor of the Buckhorn Wildcats. Counts 3-0. Plowman going from the wind now. Counts 3-0. Napier up in the batter's box still. 2 outs down in the game. Plowman goes to his windup. Goes to the plate. And it's low and outside. Ball 4. And Napier gets a free base to first. I keep forgetting to take the runners off the base paths. All right, so. Looks like going to keep Napier on the base paths here instead of using a courtesy runner. Got Parker Mayhew in the box now for the Buckhorn Wildcats. Plowman gets on the mound. Napier still from first to second. Ball in the dirt. And Napier has made it safely to second base. So, another stone base for the Wildcats. Runner on second now. Count is 1-0. Ball outside, counts 2-0. I know one thing, I won't have to get aloe vera when I get home because I am burnt like a lobster today. It's been a nice sunny day, I got no shade, and I can feel it already. Counts 2-0. Plowman goes to the plate. In the dirt, gets past the catcher. Napier's going to make his way from second to third. So we got a 3-0 count. Runner on third. There we go. Plowman comes set. Goes to the plate. Ball 4. So another walk. So we got runners on first and third. Still 2 down in the inning. Wildcats have a 9-run lead. Now up to bat is Braden Rice, number 35. Now Rice, I think earlier in this inning, hit a bases clearing double to the fence. Rice sits in. Mayhew stealing from first, second. Swing and a foul ball. So Mayhew ran for no reason at all. So counts 0-1. Runner still in the corners. Plowman stretches in to see the call from the catcher. Comes set. Goes plate. Mayhew's going first, second. Swing and a miss by Rice. And safe at second. So, we got runners on second and third. Counts 0-2. Plowman gets set. Goes to the plate. And it hits the batter. So, now we have bases loaded. Got Noah Jones, number 11, coming up for the Wildcats. For defense, place is at easiest base, so not shifting anything. Plowman decides to come from the stretch. Comes set. Goes to the plate. And a swing and a miss. Counts 0-1. Got 2 down right now. Plowman looks on. Gets the sign from the catcher. Gets set. Goes to the plate. Swing and pop up in the infield. Handled by the pitcher. So that is the 3rd out of the inning. So, Wildcats scored 10 that inning to go from down 1 to up 9. Now we're going into the top half of the 7th. Wildcats win this game. They just need to get 3 outs. Can give up 8 runs and still in the game. Give up 9, you're still in the game. No matter how many runs you give up, but you win the game if you just give up 8. So, a really good cushion for the pitcher for Riley to come back up, but we'll bring it back here after a couple of words from our sponsors here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
An entire gallery to Vaughn.
And we're back. We missed the first pitch of this at-bat with a ball in the dirt, so it counts 1-0. Now up the bat for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 7. Nice little drive into left field. It gets down. And nice little single to start off this inning for the Menifee County Wildcats. Now, that was number 7, Lincoln Rogers. Now, looks like Riley must have got into his pitch count, so I have to make a pitching change. So, as we're making this pitch change, we'll cut it out to more commercials here and get back when we're ready to play. So, it looks like Jones is coming on to play, to pitch, to relieve Riley. So, we'll be back after a word from our sponsors here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
At People's Bank and Trust.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Noah Jones comes in for the Buckhorn Wildcats to relieve Riley. Riley goes to center field. Center fielder Jody Saber comes to shortstop. First pitch at the bat, high and outside, ball 1. Now up to bat right now for the Menifee Wildcats is Landon Brewer, number 1. Jones comes set. Goes to play, got ready to go for first and second. Swing and a foul tip, so runner has to go back to first, and the count is 1-1. Jones comes set. Goes to the plate, runner's going to second. Strike 2, swing and a miss. Counts 2-2 now. Counts 2-2. Nobody out. Got a runner in second. Jones comes set, goes to the plate. A little dribbler up the first baseline, and it is foul. Looks like Brewer just pulled it just a little bit too much. He almost had to work right over the bag. Been a nice single up the line. Probably would have scored one, but pulled it just a tad bit too far to the right. Right, so count still 2-2. Jones looks in, gets set. Goes to the plate. Look a little off speed, high and outside. Count is 3-2 now. Jones looks back at the runner. Comes set now. Goes to the plate. Fouled off behind the plate. Out of play. Count is still 3-2. Jones comes set. Goes to the plate. Looked like it was high and inside. Gets past the catcher. Runner advances from second to third. And it's a free base for the batter. So runners on the corners here, nobody out. It's a good way to start a rally if you're Menifee County. Try and get back in this game. Now at the bat for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 14, Lucas Kelly. Starting pitcher of the day. Pitched a solid game today. Jones looks on, goes from the stretch. Runner van, and that's in the dirt. Counts 1-0. Jones comes set. Got a runner going from first to third. In the dirt, gets past the catcher. And the runner is safe at home. And the runner that stole from first is all the way on third now. So runner on third only now. One run scores for Menifee County. So score is 21-13 now. Count is 2-0 now. So no outs, runner on third. Counts 2-0. Kelly in the batter's box. Jones comes set. Goes to the plate. In the dirt. Counts 3-0. Comes set, looks at the runner. Goes to the plate. Swing. Chopper up the middle. Gets through the infield. So a single for Kelly here. Brings one in. Still no outs. Runner on first. So the score is 21-14 now. Going to the bat for Menifee County is Plowman. Runner going from first, second. And he is safe. That was a bang-bang play right there. Really good throw and tag there. But the runner was just in there by a hair. So, runner is safe, still no outs. Ball one on that play, so it counts 1-0. Jones goes in. Swing and foul. Not swing and foul, swing and a miss. Count is 1-1 now. Wind is picking up here. Blowing dust everywhere. Jones goes to the plate, and another swing and miss. Counts 1-2. Counts 1-2. Jones looks in, gets sign, steps off, throws it back, and runner is safe at second base. So, just trying to keep him close to the bag. Counts 1-2. Jones looks on, looks at the runner, comes set, goes to the plate, runner's going from second to third, swing and a miss, strike him out, throw him out. Strike them out, throw them out for the Wildcats. So we went from 0 outs to 2 outs in 1 pitch right there. Good play by the Wildcats there. So we got a strikeout and a throw them out. Now up to bat for the Menifee County Wildcats, number 16, Jacob Childers. Jones coming from the wideout now, since somebody's on base. Throws in there, high and outside, ball 1. Jones goes to his windup, goes to the plate. Strike, 1 in there for a strike. Counts 1-1, 2 outs on the inning. Scores 21-14. Jones throws it in there for the plate, and it's popped up and it's foul. Hits the fence over there, out of play. So count is 1-2 now. Oh no. Count is 1-2 now. Got 2 outs here. At the top of the 7th, scores 14-21 in Buckhorn's favor. 1 more strike, gets the win. And ball outside, counts 2-2. Jones goes to his windup, goes to the plate. And a little bit high, counts 3-2. Good battle here by the batter. Childers being patient, not thinking anything, not chasing anything. Jones goes to the windup, goes to the plate, and ball inside. So went from a 1-2 count to a walk. Got a run on first now. Still 2 outs in the inning. Now for the Menifee County Wildcats, we have number 3 Bryson Jackson coming up to the plate. All right. If you're Jones in this situation, don't worry about the runner. You have a 7-run lead. Just throw it over the plate. That was in the dirt. Ball 1. Counts 1-0. 2 out. Got 1 on at first. Jones gets set, goes to the plate, and hits him in the helmet. So back-to-back walks here by Jones. He's got a runner second, run on first now. Now we got coach's time. Don't know if we're going to make a pitching change, if we're going to talk to him, just calm down. All right, looks like it wasn't a pitching change. Looks like it was just a couple words of encouragement to calm down the young pitcher right here. So we're back into the action here. Now coming up for the Menifee County Wildcats, we have number 2, Bentley Williamson, coming up. Now Williamson has actually hit really 2 or 3 good balls today. He's been poking it out. He's not been killing it to the fence, but he's been poking it in these gaps in the infield here and getting on base at nice, good rips. Let's see if he can keep it going. Jones looks on. Gets set. Goes to the mound. And that is first pitch strike. So, counts 0-1. Looked like the meeting with the coaches there helped Jones out, settle himself down. Counts 0-1. Down runners first, second. Looks in to get the sign. Looks at the runners. Goes to the plate. A little high. Counts 1-1 now. Scores 21-14 in favor of Buckhorn Wildcats. Got 2 runners on at first and second. Got a 1-1 count here at the plate. Jones goes to the plate. High, count is 2-1 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. If I was Jones, get it over the plate. Let him hit it. If they hit it, let your defense make a play. Can't get it out. You should get a walk here. Jones comes set. Goes to the plate. High again. Counts 3-1. Guy got to run for third here. On a delay still look like. So count is 3-1. Runner advance from second to third. Jones comes set. Goes to the plate. Swing, and it's a short blooper into the infield, just like I've been saying about Williamson all day. He's been just blooping it in there and getting it in. So that's one more run batted in for Menifee County Wildcats. Got runners on first and second now. Still got 2 outs here. Score 1-15 now. Now coming to the bat for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 9, Dwayne Martin. Jones throws it in there. Low gets past the catcher. Runners are going to advance from first and second to third. This counts 1-0 now. Jones gets the sign. Comes set. Goes to plate. And it is a strike in there for strike. Counts 1-1. Jones gets the call. Comes set. Goes to the plate. Swing on. In at the gap between second base and first. 1 run scores. Gets it in quick to first base. Only 1 run scores, so runners on the corners now. The score is 21-16 now. Good piece of hitting there by Martin. Up to bat now for the Menifee Wildcats, number 15, Caleb Masters. Jones comes set. Goes to the plate. Swing, and it's popped back out of play. So the count is 0-1. Jones looks on at the runners. Gets set. Goes to the plate. Swing popped up, out of play. Count is 0-2. Jones looks on, looks at the runners. 0-2 count. Goes to the plate. Ripped down third base line. And it is killed foul. So foul ball. Everything's reset. Still an 0-2 count. Heads up play there by third baseman to knock it dead when it's foul. Not let it roll till it's fair. Still an 0-2 count. Jones gets the sign. Comes set. Goes to the plate. High and outside. Ball 1. Counts 1-2. Jones comes set. Checks the runners. Goes to the plate. And it's a rip to center field. And good hustle play by Riley, but could not handle it. Throws it to third. Rice could not handle it. So, 1 run scores. 1 run scores for the Menifee County Wildcats, chipping into this lead here. So, 17-21. Runners on first and second, and still got 2 outs in this inning. In baseball, at times it seems like the hardest out to get is the last one. Up to bat now for Menifee County is number 7, Lincoln Rogers. Jones comes set, goes to the plate. Ball outside, ball 1. Counts 1-0. Jones gets set, goes to the plate. Down ball in the dirt, counts 2-0. Jones gets the sign, looking at the runners. Comes set, goes to the plate. And ball high, count 3-0. Jones goes set, goes to the plate. Ball inside, 4-pitch walk. Bases are loaded. Coming up to bat for the Menifee County Wildcats is number 1, Landon Brewer. Looks like we're having a pitching change. Looks like Parker Mayhew's going to come in to try to close this game out. All right, as we're making this pitch change, I'm going to kick it out to our sponsors for a little advertisements, and we'll be back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
For over 100 years, Buckhorn Children and Family Services has been changing lives across Kentucky, providing compassionate care, healing, and hope to families in need. From addiction treatment to foster care, residential treatment, and more, our programs help families and individuals build strong, healthy futures. Whether it's through evidence-based treatment for children or life-changing support for adults, we're answering God's call to make a lasting impact. Join us in changing lives and restoring hope. Please visit buckhorn.org or send your support to Buckhorn Children and Family Services in Buckhorn, Kentucky. Together, we can build strong, thriving families.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
The Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance wants to inform the general public that Little Flower Clinic is a full-service medical clinic available for everyone. We accept most major insurances like the one your employer provides and Medicaid. Little Flower has an experienced staff of medical professionals providing all types of services from general physicians, mental health services, dental, chronic disease case management, and even chiropractic. We have on-site x-ray and laboratory services. Little Flower Clinic, everyone's medical home in the mountains.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett Furniture, and now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London.
So yeah, we've hit that time of year. Time to think about saving money. You know, the season of saving and upgrading at Appalachian Wireless. How about a brand new iPhone 13 for just a penny? iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a mix and match or unlimited plan. Terms and conditions do apply. Just visit AppalachianWireless.com for details. So let's do some saving and upgrading because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
All right, folks, we are back here. We are in the top of the 7th inning with 2 outs. Buckhorn's made a pitching change. I'm bringing in Parker Mayhew to close this game out. All he needs is 1 out to win this game. Bases are loaded. Up the bat for Menifee Wildcats is number 1, Landon Brewer. And it gets in there for strike 1. So count is 0-1. Line 2 outs, bases are loaded. Menifee County has scored 5 runs so far this inning. Still need 4 more to stay alive. Counts 1-1 now as a ball. Mayhew looks on, gets a sign, comes set, goes to plate. Strike 2, foul tip, counts 1-2. Mayhew gets set, goes to plate. Breaking ball inside, a little bit too inside, counts 2-2. Mayhew gets set, goes into the plate, and strike 3. That ends the game. So, final score here at Buckhorn. Buckhorn 21, Menifee County 17. Now, kind of summarize this game. It was a tale of 2 games. First half of this game, Menifee County had full control, had the momentum, and then Buckhorn finally cracked into it, and then they gained the momentum, and Menifee came to a screeching halt. So it was a tale of 2 scripts. That's why I game baseball. I love it so much because you never know what's going to happen. Buckhorn was down 12 runs, I think, at one point, maybe 10 runs, I can't remember exactly, and they have came back to win this game by 5 runs. So, or 4 runs, excuse me. Let's see what, 4 runs. So, that's the beauty of baseball. You got to play to the last out. You can't stop. But Menifee County in that last inning, they were down 9 going in and only lost by 4. So they made a very heroic attempt to win that game. Since Matt ain't here, so I'll talk about this game. Thank you all for watching this game today. I know this was a long one, but it's been really good, beautiful baseball weather, beautiful day to be out here. But this is Shannon Blank, and I'm signing off. And I hope y'all enjoyed watching the game. And see y'all next time on Bluegrass Sports Nation.